Hello guys, in the next couple of videos we're gonna talk about enemies, how I made them challenging, what variety of the enemies we have and how do they work. And in this video I wanna discuss melee fighter. So yeah, grab some tea, we have a lot to talk about, but I promise to keep it short. If you hear my voice for the first time, my name is Alex and nice to meet you. I'm making games and I'm posting videos about it, subscribe if you haven't, and let's begin. My first enemy, as you can see, is a skeleton. His assets were taken from itch.io, you can find lots of assets there. And he just walks left and right until he faces a turning point. Like in this case, we have a wall and gap between the platforms over here. I could also make two invisible walls and make him walk between these 2 points, but I don't really feel it's necessary. When he sees the player, he gonna just attack him and that's it. And you can say it is simple, and I would agree with you, but simplicity is the key sometimes. For example, I've got the game that I took as inspiration for this one at the beginning, and if you take a look at this game, you can see in the beginning you have enemies that just walk to you and attack you, and they do nothing else. You can dodge their attack with a dash, or you can counter attack them, and that's all what they do. So they are kinda entry-level enemies and they're very easy to kill. And I wouldn't say this game is bad, it's very good. So I took the similar way to do it, but I made them a bit stronger because I don't have as many enemies in the game as that one. So he's a bit more difficult to kill, but basically works the same. You can dodge his attack when he attacks you, or you can counter attack to make him stunned. Oh no. Today I have problem with counter attacking. So when you see this red square, you need to press the button and you will counter attack him and knock him back and stun him for a while, which makes him kind of vulnerable for other attacks you might do. So it might feel like it is simple enemy, but again, if you just try to smash him in his face and try to see who is stronger, wait, let me equip some sword because it's kind of low damage, you might beat him and you will win, but you cannot afford to fight each enemy like this, because otherwise after 3 or 4 skeletons you would probably die, and you have a task to get at least to the next checkpoint in the game. Oh, and also it might look simple for me because I'm fighting this enemy since day 1 and I know how does it work. I made it, I know Pete very well. By the way, there is a video when I was making it for the first time, together with the first step of the battle system development. Check that video as well, pretty cool one, I like it. So as I was saying, it is kinda easy enemy as an entry level, but also I believe this enemy can give player understanding that this is not a joke, and if you make small mistakes and you get hit once or twice per enemy, you're probably gonna end up dead very quickly. Difficulty of the enemies also can be increased or decreased by controlling their level, because I have stat system in the game. I made a level multiplier, so let's say I have level 2 of this skeleton and level 5, and you're gonna see drastic difference between their power. Like I can easily kill this guy, but if I don't have strong equipment, I probably wouldn't be able to kill that one. So you can see how I'm damaging this guy, right? And if I try to damage this guy, barely takes damage. So you need some equipment to easily kill stronger enemies. And also it's done for purpose of, you know, when you get in good equipment, you wouldn't clear all the level, entire level easily with one shot. Equipment is pretty strong in this game. Like I have super cool amulet that triggers Thunder Strike. This will allow me to kill even strong enemies. Yeah. And if I want to make these enemies weaker or stronger, I just need to do little tweaks on the stats, maybe decrease health, increase armor, give a bit of a damage, or just decrease percentage multiplier on the level, and they wouldn't be so strong when the level is higher. It's all about balance and tweaking, which can be done later. You can see now it is easier to kill, even without amulet, because he has lower percentage multiplier. And he can be counter-attacked as well and dropped into the gap, which is pretty cool way to kill enemies if they are kinda strong. You can even attract them into the gap, kinda cool, like you can just wait for him to die, but you need to aggro him. So when he's in anger state, he will walk up to you no matter what, but you're gonna lose the equipment. You might saw just now there were items and they fall into the gap and you will never find them. Yeah. All of these were made during my RPG course. My students usually very happy with the result and they melt in my heart with their reviews, and maybe you can be one of them. Check the links below if you want to learn how to make games. I wanna say thank you to my first patron ever, Friendly Robot. Kinda makes me believe in myself even more. And remember, we don't play games, we make them.